Hey guys, welcome to Brazil with Renata Lopes, and I'm going to show you guys one different experience inside Brazil that's in Rio de Janeiro, and it's in Marica area, the place where I live. I'm sure you guys going to enjoy this info. And I'm here with Zen. He's from the Tribo Nawa. Tribo Nawa. Talk a little bit about yourself, how everything started.
Thank you for the opportunity to talk a little bit about our center and to present myself. My name is Zen. I'm the spiritual leader at Tribo Nawa. It's an Ayahuasca center that's located in Rio de Janeiro, just outside in a small beach town called Marica. For people that don't know, Ayahuasca is Amazonian medicine that helps people not only spiritually, but has healing properties physically, mentally, socially. It helped me find my own path in life, and with various scientific studies has been proven to help people with various sicknesses that manifest in modern society. Things such as depression, anxiety, certain physical ailments, also with addictions. I also believe that the root of all depression, anxiety, and addictions comes through a lack of spirituality, a lack of connection. And I think that's what we are all looking for in this life, trying to find what it means to be alive. And because we get involved with trying to just survive in society, that we lose focus on what life is supposed to be about. It's meant to be felt during this short period of time that we are alive. I believe that the Great Spirit, God, however you may call this divine force that's created the world that we're in, is there for us to experience everything in its full splendor. There are certain forces that don't allow us to feel that way because we get caught up in things that have very little meaning at the end of our lives.
What brought you to Ayahuasca?
First of all, I was born in the Philippines, but I lived in Canada for 30 years. And in my travels, I was trying to find out what this whole human experience is all about. In my first trip to South America, where I was in Peru, I was presented ayahuasca. It changed my life profoundly. It showed me that I needed to make changes in my life. Not saying that it was an easy decision to leave everything behind. We sometimes set roots in places and we get caught up in our comfort zone. And to move completely to a new culture, a new way of living was something that seemed impossible at that moment. But the experience changed me so profoundly that it gave me the courage and the strength to be able to take that leap of faith. And when I did make the move to Brazil, it wasn't an easy transition. There was many difficulties that I passed through. In the midst of those difficulties, I was asking for divine guidance. And through a dream, I was told to go back and do a ceremony with ayahuasca once again, and really dove deeply into the experience. It was shown to me this path to open the center and to provide a place not only for the indigenous spiritual leaders, but also to involve people that have interest in feeling this experience and also try to spread this medicine that I believe has profound effects in one's life.
how is this medicinal it's created?
Ayahuasca is an Amazonian medicine. It's a Amazonian tradition that's been conserved through Amazonian indigenous tribes. Just in Brazil, there's 73 tribes that have ayahuasca in their tradition. And ayahuasca is a tea. It's made with 3 ingredients. There's the leaves of the chacrona plant, the stalk of the ayahuasca vine, and water. The pajé, the spiritual leader, will take these ingredients from the Amazonian forest and place it in a big pot and boil it until a point where he decides it's fit to drink. Each tradition will boil it to a different point. And as any tea, the more you boil it down and reduce the water, the stronger the tea will become. And it's that way with ayahuasca also. But the end result will be the same, because it may be a weaker tea. You might have to drink a larger amount depending on the graduation of the tea.
You've been in Amazons before?
Yes.
And there you normally usually go there, you make this,
The medicine?
yes, the medicines and this thing that I saw, you know, when you came with
the hapé.
girl. Yeah, what is that called? Hapé?
That's hapé. So part of my work here is to create an alliance with indigenous tribes that live in the Amazon. There's other medicines that they use for the type of healing work that they do. One of them is hapé, which is a powder that's produced with various sacred plants.
Yes, I can see. What is the reaction? What it's make feel? If I'm try, that's my first experience. How is?
For a lot of people, hapé, especially the first time, is something that has an immediate effect, but takes a while to understand why you're doing it. And so, unlike ayahuasca, which you drink, you receive this medicine, hapé, through the nose, and because it enters your system immediately, there's various properties that happen when you take hapé. One of them is a spiritual connection. One of them is to balance out your energies, your vibrations. It also helps people with sinus problems, allergies. There's various benefits depending on the type of hapé that you take. There's literally hundreds of types of hapés.
What is the medicinal kambô?
Kambô, or a popular name in the Amazon is kapu, is a scraping from a tree frog. And
It's the poison for the frog?
it's a poison. It's secreted from the frog. So when the frog is being attacked by another animal, it produces a secretion.
Oh, in the skinny.
Yes.
In the top of the skinny.
Yeah.
Yes, I think I heard about it before.
And there's various studies worldwide over the effects and benefits of kambô. Actually, a lot of pharmaceutical companies are trying to mimic the properties of kambô. Essentially, it's something that's been done for countless generations in the Amazon, and it's considered the vaccine of the Amazon. What happens is the pajé will do a certain amount of small burn marks on your skin, and depending on your experience, and he will take the frog and scrape some of the secretion from the frog and put it on top of those burn marks. The medicine will start to take effect within a couple of minutes, depending on the quantity and the amount of time left on the wound. Some people will do a cleanse, and that cleanse usually comes through vomit. But the medicine is already in your bloodstream, and that's the principal point of why you do kambô. But an important part of having like an ideal kambô experience is to vomit until your bile comes out. And
Yeah, but I mean, most of the people, they don't want to vomit, right? So
that's mostly a Western thought process, because most people, when they vomit, it's because, I'm sick.
Before or something like that.
Yes.
Also. When people's going to pass through this process, they not should eat it before, or if they eat little, or it's nothing with that?
Ideally, you should be eating for at least 8 hours before the experience. And normally it's applied in the early morning when people either wake up or after a ceremony. And you have to drink enough water beforehand. And there's also a soup, cold soup, called kasuma, that they provide just to facilitate the vomiting.
How many percent people they throw?
They throw up?
Yeah.
Depending on their experience. If it's their first time, usually the paje will give just a small amount. Normally you'll feel heat within your body or within your head, like you're going through a fever. Sometimes that will induce the vomiting, and sometimes not. There's enormous benefits to kambô. It not only strengthens your immune system. In modern society, we are sheltered by many things. All our food has been treated. All our water has been purified, and so our immune system doesn't have to work as hard as other animals in nature that have to drink water from whatever source that they can find, and also whatever food that they can find. There's been a lot of people with autoimmune diseases that have been treated with kambô, and it helps. Each medicine has their own different proposition, and so ayahuasca, the strongest part of what we call the force of the experience, will be normally 3 hours, but it could be as long as 8 to 10 hours. Hapé can last anywhere from a few minutes to an hour. The kambô usually is a fast experience. It usually will be over and done with within 20 minutes.
How do you feel the next day after the ceremony?
Normally for people that in the first experiences, they will feel like a great weight has been lifted off their shoulders. A lot of emotional cleansing. Sometimes people feel a little bit confused because there's a lot of information to unravel. But with time and persistence, you begin to see the long-term benefits of why you do ayahuasca.
That's the room where they sit. Everybody come inside that room and they explain how the things work. Soon they're going to start. First, they want to make sure everybody are there inside. It's a lot of people in the house, have 3 toilets, a lot of movements with people's come more and more. See, it's going to be about 15 peoples tonight. Ayahuasca, it's religious.
Ayahuasca itself is not a religion, even though it does have a spiritual connection. There's various religions such as Santo Daime, União Vegetal, Barquinho, Daime. These are new traditions that have sprouted from ayahuasca. In my center, we receive many different people from many different faiths. It's not me to dictate what their faith is supposed to be about. We're here to heal and to connect, and I'm not here to say what I believe in is more right than other people. We hold ceremonies with pages once a month because the cost for them to get to the Amazon to here is enormous logistical cost.
Oh, so they came for the Amazon?
Yes, it could be anywhere from 1 day to 6 days by boat. And from boat, they have to take a vehicle from the nearest city to the city within the airport, which is usually a day's ride, an airplane to Rio de Janeiro. So it's quite a big undertaking. And so we can only, at this moment, hold ceremonies with pages once a month, but we have our own, what we call house ceremonies. I believe is in the right direction and right in respect to the indigenous traditions.
Ayahuasca, it's made for everyone?
I believe that everyone can take ayahuasca. Of course, there's certain precautions that we take. You know, there's lots of pharmaceutical drugs that don't mix very well with it, but we have a screening process that filters out the people that we see as higher risk. You have to be open to the experience. You have to be looking for healing for the moment in your life. And I really believe people don't appear here by coincidence. I believe that they're really searching for something. Ayahuasca is the key that opens a portal to healing within you. I believe if someone is open and willing to overcome their preconceived notions of what medicines are. Sometimes we believe that medicines can only be given by people in white lab coats with certain titles like doctor. We discount the benefits that could potentially happen with the sacred medicines. People such as the Pages have received lifelong training, and usually this path is given to them from father to son, and grandfathers give support and pass their knowledge. And so it's got a long line of knowledge and wisdom that are passed generation to generation. And I really highly respect their work. I really believe that our Creator and Mother Nature has given everything that we need to heal in whatever manner that you're suffering from within nature. So I open my arms to various people that have something to offer. And there's various people that frequent our center that teach, for example, nutrition and healthy living and all these things that sometimes can prevent certain sicknesses in the material form from appearing. And so there's an old saying that says that let food be your medicine or you'll be eating medicine like it's food.
Hey guys, that's me. I come yesterday. I have my own experience yesterday and it's incredible. You know, it's incredible, it's fantastic. And I suggest you guys, you know, to live the experience. And I'm sure who did it before, they like, I don't think they have some bad moment or bad connection. I'm going to tell you guys how it's been my experience. Now we are only started the ceremony. I'm coming today, I returned today only to doing this video for you guys. It starts 10 in the night. People, they come around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock p.m. You can bring your own mattress, pillow, blankets. Here they already have some. But it's good if you also can bring. And people, they just come, they bring everything what they need. And it's fantastic. I have really, really good. It's magic. Really nice.
Papai que nari kusa no rua papai no sai pai que aro na wako na atopushu anu unushu rua nari kusa pai que nari kusa mani pai que nari kusa no polika pai que no polika pam na mahu mi shuvini kai kusa na nai mi shuvini na estiu mi shuvini na vari mi shuvini na mai mi shuvini kai kusa no kaya mi shuvini e kai kusa no polika que no kusa chani vai abaki no kusa ya no kusa ikuma aqui na likusa batu ya maveti atu ikatu no ikatu pata aqui na likusa batu sobi na likusa batu vai no polika.
Subscribe, leave comments, and follow me on Instagram.